Be seeing ya.
Hey there. Catch you later.
Hey, see you around. Thank you. So long, partner.
Thank you. Catch you later.
Bye. Thanks. I'll follow your lead. I've just come out for the company.
Hello.
Thanks. When people commission pottery from me, I listen to their direction. But once I begin, I often find new inspiration and ideas throughout the creative process. On occasion, the customers and I don't see eye to eye on the final product. But luckily, I can count on Avio to sweet-talk them into seeing things my way. I appreciate the beauty and meaningfulness of all things deserving of it. A simple bouquet of posies, a fancy-looking brooch. The meaning of something is not determined by its price, and the line between elegance and tackiness is in fact remarkably thin. I enjoy family events, though sparse they may be these days. Don't worry about me. Just... Thank you. This will be a lovely meal. Found this time to be meaningful. Thank you. You know how to treat a lady.
Hey there. So long, partner.
you're here. You finished the basket? Let me see. Well, it's as fine a duck basket as I've ever seen. Well, Daisy, let's see how it fits.
Easy there, girl. We've just got ourselves a little old accessory for you here. It'll really pull your look together.
Looks like we could fit 4 or 5 on there easy enough.
All right. Well, I don't need to remind you, I'm a bit nervous about all this. But I know this is the right thing to do. And you all are the best we've got. And besides, we can't let Duvos waltz into our backyard like this and let them get away with it. I'm sure the sheriff's got a masterful plan.
Well, about that, Trudy. A bit of the plans for some planned improvisation. First step is covertly flying over the airship. The second step is, well, playing it by ear. But just know that we're not going to try anything foolhardy. And we'll definitely have Daisy here at the ready to duck out if things get too feathery.
No worries. I already gave Daisy a full meal. She's gonna show you the true meaning of duck power.
Good looking out, Else. I'm liking this side of you.
Well, this is it. You ready?
And y'all be careful too. If any of you don't come back in one piece, I won't forgive you.
I'm sure they appreciate the sentiment, but let's not put too much pressure on our friends, Well, if everyone's ready, do you have everything you need? Weapons? Medicine?
Let's roll out. Holy light! That airship's huge!
Hold on tight, everyone!
Look! Under the airship! Dang! Look at the size of it!
Whoa! Must be the place. Daisy, full speed ahead. You gonna be okay?
I'm going to go disable an engine or two. Buy us some time. You guys do your thing.
Good luck!
You too.
Well, this is it. Cap, secure the perimeter.
We'll shout real loud if we're in trouble.
Everyone else, follow me. What is this thing? A spaceship? Is this what they're salvaging?
Shh, keep it down. Come on.
Let's keep going. This is going to be one tough fight. Let's make sure we're all working together, all right?
You got it, Sheriff. Dang, it saw us. That's one way to do it.
Hang back. Soldiers ahead. Don't let them see you.
Get the intruders! Capture them!
Hey, not bad, Logan.
Hold on. There's a few soldiers in there. Let's see what we're up against.
Only one more engine left on the ship. Hopefully we'll get the second one up soon.
What do we even need an engine for anyway? There are engines all over the place, right under our feet. Besides, didn't we already find that wicked battle robot? We even painted it our colors.
Ugh, how many times do I have to explain? These aren't those small engines you dig up in your rinky-dink amateur hour ruins. These are starship engines.
What's the difference?
Well, one powers your blender, and the other can power a whole air castle.
Wow!
Starship engines? Air castle?
Sounds like a bargain bin novel.
Man, Sandrock really had some personalities. Remember that ranch guy? Man, talks so much. Reminds me of my ex-wife.
Right? His rambling went on so long I nearly fell asleep.
What about that sheriff? Named himself Justice? Corniest name I ever heard. Some people just have no self-awareness.
Right? I saw those bandit posters over at the Civil Court, too. I wonder what that guy looks like under that mask.
Oh, I saw those. And what's with the white hair? What is he, mid-20s? And going white already? Sheesh, talk about bad genes.
All right, I've heard enough. Fight him.
Dang, Duvos, Justice is not a corny name.
Forget it. What did you expect? They ain't coming here to make friends.
Yeah, so? They're here to take away some relic engine to make some super castle.
If they ship them back to Duvos, no telling what they're gonna do.
We gotta stop them. We can't be sure when the Alliance will show up, so we're the only option right now. Olympia. Number 06. Wait, have 5 ships been launched before this one?
Dang, look at all these ropes. They're trying to lift the engines to the airship. If we follow the ropes down, I bet we'll find the engines.
Welcome to the Olympia Transit Service. This week's elevator music comes from a real cool cat, Rodriguez. Wants to give a little shout out to his lucky lady. Says he can't wait to fly you away.
What the?
This one's for you, Cola.
Scared the life out of me.
Going a lot of them?
That's a nice tune. You, listen real well.
Thanks.
What's going on? Right.
Riders, we're heading into the launch control center. We gotta clean you up. Sanitization will start soon.
Sanitization?
If you're feeling kind of
Looks like
funky,
the elevator's going
press
in a
the
different
emergency
direction.
button. We'll send someone to make sure you're A-OK. Remember, leave anything dangerous at the door. We don't like violence around these parts. If you got anything to hand over, drop it off at maintenance.
Tagged here too. This mark.
What are you talking about?
My pa, he used this sign to mark for monsters. He was here.
How? He came down here?
He must have. Keep an eye out, all right?
Stinky tofu, blue cheese, your uncle's socks. Gotta keep these items far away from the work area. Don't want to stink up the place. Entering the sterilization zone. Disinfection in progress. Looks like we're running into a little trouble. UV initiation failed. Pulse laser engaged. We're at the work area now.
Finally.
You've been some real cool customers. You have a great day.
At least we're getting closer to the engines.
Moving out.
Fusion Engine A has been secured and lifted. Weight exceeds expectations. Requesting more cables for extraction. Repeat, extra extraction cables needed for Fusion Engine B. All right. How does that sound? I'll send a telegram as soon as I get confirmation.
Just get it sent already. Who are you? How did you get in here?
It's those menaces from Sandrock.
Quick, notify HQ! Forget it! Get them first!
Look, this must be their telegraph machine.
Let's leave it for Grace to take a look at later.
Dang, the key card we got doesn't work here. Access denied. Please enter password. Password? What password?
This one looks kinda complicated. Hey, look over there. There are some Duvo soldiers. I reckon they ought to know how to open it. Let's see if they'll lend us their key.
Intruders! Look out!
What? Please, don't hurt me.
Relax. We came here for a tour. Looks like that there door is locked. Care to help us out, fellers?
Maybe if one of you have the password, you could just slip it our way.
Just a tour group. The password is...
Hey, shut it! Get yourself together and fight them! You call yourself a soldier?
Well, looks like diplomacy ain't working.
Dang, I wish just one of these soldiers would just cooperate. I'm getting kind of tired of fighting everyone.
I thought we almost got that one. Well, found the password on one of them. Duvos. For the love of...
Dang, talk about loyalty. Well, let's get that door open.
Wait a minute. Look down here.
It's Pen!
They're getting ready to lift an engine. We gotta get down there quick. If we destroy that hook, they ain't going nowhere.
Come on, just use the password and get down there.
Please enter the password.
Good job, it's open.
Let's go.
Squad 1!
Present.
Squad 2!
Present.
Squad 5! Squad 6!
Present!
Good. Everyone is present. There have been sightings of elite Sandrock soldiers. They seem to pose a considerable threat to our operation. They even interrupted Commander Pin's plans. We must strive to push forward in the face of our enemy. Their evil ways must not affect our pure souls. We are Duvo soldiers. We fight for righteousness and for humanity. Why did we come on this mission? A chaotic alliance will drive humanity back into the ground. We have an obligation to save all the people down here. And for that, we need the best relic technology. Now, we have acquired this technology. We can pave the way forward for a prosperous future. Our empire will unite the world, and those who oppose us will see the truth that Duvos is the future! For our work here, on arrival back home in Duvos, you will all receive medals of commendation. Tiger is here overseeing the project personally. This is our top priority. You will be rewarded handsomely.
I always wanted a medal.
I want to eat some hot cabbages.
We carry a mission on our shoulders. This mission is for the future of our empire. Nay, the future of our world. For the Empire!
For the Empire! Dumb. The room's full of soldiers. Only 3 of us. Ain't gonna be an easy fight. What should we do? Maybe we should try scouting ahead.
Nah, forget that. Let's just go in full blast. Come on. We know we got this. All right, I'll take the lead. You, follow me. Justice, take the rear. Oh, I can't believe it. He came all this way. He was trying to warn me about this. Protect Sandrock. Duvos. This is what he really meant. This is what it was all about. Those villains. I'll get them. I'll get them all!
Logan, I know it's tough, but we need you here, and now. You can't let them get to your head. You hear me?
You're right. I'll protect Sandrock, Pa. Now I want you to have this. It was his pistol. I reckon you've done enough to earn it. Pa would have been real impressed with you. I'm telling you. This is what they're using to bring up the engine.
Quick, let's destroy the hook. What? Him?
Not even a hello. I'm hurt. I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
We take him down together.
Exhilarating! I haven't had a workout like this in a while. Why don't we take it up a notch? Maybe I'll show you a fraction of my real power.
His relic weapon, Justice, Builder, look out! Find a way to cut the engine. I'll keep him here.
We can't leave you here, Logan. Logan! Dang, door!
The look in your eyes, this hate, this fury, like a beast being cornered. Pitiful and weak. This takes me back. Oh yes, Howlett had the same look when I injected that virus into him.
What? You poisoned my paw?
Oh, my dear Logan, before you meet your end, let me tell you how your pa really died. Your rescue plan almost worked, but I couldn't let that bumbling old man get away now, could I? And tell everyone our little secret?
No.
Those puny little firecrackers, please. I finished the job myself. Yes, that look. Oh, such a pity that I'll never see it again once I kill you. You! Don't be in a rush. Let me enjoy this moment.
Pen, you monster.
Monster? I like the sound of that. Rolls off the tongue. But I'm afraid I have to bid you farewell. Say hi to your pa for me. Look at you. Got a few tricks up your sleeve, it seems.
Come on, you gotta help him. Let's get this dang door open. There's gotta be something we can do to bust this thing open. You a builder. Do a builder thing. Good call. Cool under pressure. That's you to a T. All right. Battle plan. Battle plan. Pen. Weaknesses. Think. Think, man. Think. I've got it. A mirror. That guy's always locking himself in his room, just staring at himself. Kind of a bad look if you ask me. But we can use that to our advantage. I'll bet at the right moment, it can make for a killer distraction. Quick, let's look around and see if we can find anything here we can use.
You're too late. This is over.
It's over, Penn! Surrender!
We don't have time for this! Logan, you guys get down there and stop that robot. I'll stop the engine. Somehow. Leave them to me.
Justice.
Logan, you get down there. That's an order, dang it.
Got it, Sheriff.
It's the intruders! They're here!
Protect the loader!
Logan! Wilbur! How did you... Where did...
Looking for Penn? He's a little tied up right now.
Please, Logan, let's not fight. Wasn't I there for Sandrock? Didn't I do everything for you?
There for Sandrock? You killed my pal to keep your dirty secrets!
How could you say that? I didn't order it. You already gave Penn his just desserts for that awful incident. I'm just a poor old woman being loyal to her country. Please. I have children back in Duvos. I don't want to be in this situation any more than you do. I specifically told the army to not harm anyone in Sandrock, didn't I? Just let me go. I don't want to fight you.
Cut the crap, Matilda! If you don't want to fight, surrender!
I'm so sorry it's come to this. No! No!
It's over. You've lost.
I will never forgive you!
Battle mode engaged.
Logan, did you really think I was working alone this whole time? Builder? No. Tyler, why are you still pretending? Come on, fight alongside me.
Huh?
Of course you know. Our little old green builder. You never found his things. Anything you want, they're there. And all that means has me all the plans.
Stop joking around. It ain't gonna work.
How adorable. You fell for our little rooms. You think a lowly builder is conveniently equipped with such skill? Come, builder. Join me. For the Empire!
You failed, Matilda.
Insolent fools! I'll destroy you!
She's rattled. Come on, let's get her. Surrender, Matilda. We got you cornered.
Surrender to the Alliance. Never!
Heavy damage identified. Emergency mode engaged.
You darn machine! Come on! Get up! Get up!
Emergency egress system engaged.
I've got you now! Emergency! What?
Ejection in 3, 2, 1.
Did she just it?
Did I miss all the action?
It wasn't much.
This aggression from Duvos cannot stand. We must take action.
My babies. Mama's come back. I promise.
I just came by to thank you in person. We never would have stood a chance against Duvos without you. Tracking down Logan, discovering the secrets under the temple, piecing it all together, then finally preparing and defending us against invasion. Any one of those things would have made you a hero. But you continued to go above and beyond the call of duty, as both a builder and a member of the Civil Corps. Above all, you've been a good friend to everyone around you. Here, the city put together a little something for you. I know you didn't do what you did for any kind of reward, but I'd feel better if you got something from us for all you've been through. Oh, right. I also wanted to ask you to join our emergency fireside meeting. It's about how to handle the fallout from, well, everything. It's starting now. Don't worry, it won't take long. Hello, everyone. Seems we're all here. Let's begin. First, I'd like to introduce the commander of the Alliance forces that came to our aid, Avery. As soon as Haru arrived in Atara, he mobilized a defense force in no time flat.
Greetings. Yes, as soon as we heard the news, we set off without delay. The leader of the Alliance Guard personally chose me to handle this mission. We hardly dreamed they would be so bold as to attack us so deep in Alliance territory. Our air wing chased the enemy air destroyer all the way to the Duvos border. We can confirm that it went down a little afterwards from taking heavy fire. We've also done several sweeps of the northern ruins, arresting all of the leftover Duvos troops. I can confidently state that Sandrock is now completely safe. This attack was a blatant breach of our ceasefire. Rest assured, Duvos will answer for what they've done here.
You want to hit them back? That'll mean war.
The Alliance values peace above all else, and has no intention of provoking war. However, we have never and will never back down from a fight.
Good to hear. Say, Commander, I don't suppose you could take a few of these criminals off our hands? Our jail only seats 6 comfortably and, well, we gotta uphold our own standards, else we're no better than they are.
We will stay in Sandrock briefly to prosecute any other missions Mayor Trudy has in mind for us. Then we'll leave with all Duvos prisoners, including the war criminal Penn. Everything will be smooth, so long as we're not interrupted.
Smooth as yakmel butter. That's how we do it around here. Let us know if we can help.
I said, so long as we're not interrupted.
Stay out your hair. Gotcha.
Commander, has your company received any ACI orders?
Official orders have not been received. However, it has become clear to me that you have been in clear violation of a 735, which warrants an evaluation by your superiors.
That's funny. I thought I was up for a Medal of Honor.
There are no medals awarded for backtalk. Return to Atar at once and take it up with your superiors.
Grace is headed out. Dang, that's right. I forgot she wasn't part of the Sandrock crew for a minute there.
You know, I'd like to. Maybe I even can. First step is headed back to HQ to report on what's happened here. From there, well, who knows? Hey, well, don't miss me yet. I haven't received the order. I expect they'll want me around for at least a little longer to oversee things as a rep from the ACI.
Well, certainly you wouldn't mosey before going on one last ride, would you?
Wouldn't dream of it.
I see. You must really hate him. I understand, but as your commanding Civil Corps officer here said, we must uphold certain standards. He will be dealt with, but in a way that is neither cruel or unusual, even though we all know such scum deserves far worse. Penn was integral in the subterfuge against Sandrock and a leader in the attempted theft of the Alliance relics. Rest assured, he will be held accountable to the full extent of the law. I'll make sure of that personally. Penn is not only a senior officer of the Duvos army, he has a criminal record on and off the battlefield. He has taken countless lives and surely would have taken more if not for you all. He'll get what's coming to him. Those two? As citizens of the Alliance, they fall under local jurisdiction. The corrupt commissioner will be held here while he is investigated formally by the Free Cities Commerce Guild, and subsequently replaced.
Thank you again, Commander Avery, for your timely arrival. City Hall will be cooperating with you as best as we can also. Next, Commander Avery, I believe you had some commendations you wanted to give out? To award those who went above and beyond the call of duty in uprooting the Duvos conspiracy against Sandrock. The first person we'd like to recognize is you. Not only did you help mount our defenses against unfathomable odds, you led the charge into enemy territory, all for the good of our people and the citizens of the Alliance. Furthermore, Sheriff Justice kept calm in the face of danger. Logan, the monster hunter's fighting skills surely tipped the scales in our favor. And Grace of the ACI's espionage and cunning were invaluable in our victory against Duvos as well. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Commander, please present everyone with their awards. think that about wraps it up for today. Thank you all, and a big thank you to the heroes of the Battle of Sandrock. With brave folks like you around, there's no limit to what we can accomplish in this town. I suppose if there's anything you want to say to our prisoners, you'd better say it now. Who knows if we'll be seeing them again anytime soon.
Shall we then?
Yes, dismissed.
Hi, Amira. Do you still have any of the ceramics you sent to Atara? My sister saw it displayed there and asked if I could buy her some more.
Usually, you need to order in advance. But luckily, I've just finished firing a kiln. Wait a moment. I'll bring out a few and you can choose what you think she'd like.
Wow, Amira! These are beautiful! I think these days, you're just as good as some of the artists from Walnut Groove.
Come on. You make me sound far too proficient. I'm still learning every day. There's a lot I need to improve on.
Nonsense! They're right! You're a real artist. Tell you what, take it as a sign of support from a fellow artist. I'll buy all of these and send them to Atara.
I'm sorry, Ernest. These ceramics are limited to 1 piece per customer.
What? May I ask why?
Well, it was actually Arvio's idea. Apparently, intricate ceramics such as mine are best sold in small quantities. He said mass production would diminish the value. He called it limited run sales. He said he found it in an old world market book. Honestly, I really don't get the specifics, but I think a piece should be special and unique to the person. I do believe something is lost when an artistic work is replicated.
It seems that Arvio's recent awakening has benefited both your livelihoods. Well, since I can only buy one, let me see. This one with Twilight and Sandrock painted on it. It's remarkable. The shining of the moon. My sister will love it.
Certainly. I'll pack this up and send it to your address in Atara.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
I almost forgot. Here's your gift too. Thank you for helping us. I'll never forget all you've done. Thanks a lot.
Come on, Birgie boy, just say it. Tell him what you told me.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure everyone's real busy.
No one in jail is busy. Just say it.
Yeah, tell me, old pal. I'm all ears.
Okay, if you and Danby both believe in me, I can do anything. Pen? I think you really did some bad stuff, and the more I look back and think about things, the more I realize a lot of the things you did to me in particular were not very nice. But, you know, it's not really about me. I mean, the things you did to other people were way worse. Anyway, I just thought you should know. I don't think we should be friends anymore.
Oof. Hark. Cool. Is that it?
I guess so. I've never had to friend break up with someone before.
You're a mess, Pen. You had a cool friend like Burgess here who had your back no matter what. You threw it away, and you don't even care. Get help, man.
I'm sure I will. These high-security prisons always have a shrink on staff to try and make us feel bad about what we did.
Me too. You're sad, man.
Listen, at least I tried to make things better for myself. You all just rolling around in the dirt praying for plants to sprout out of nothing in some backwater nowhere town. I mean, what happens if you succeeded even? A slightly more inhabitable wasteland? I could have been rich in a big city admired by all, living it up. I could have been a true hero. I risked everything and I lost everything. Those were the rules. So forgive me if I seem less than devastated by the loss of a few friends.
What happens if we succeed? Well, I'll tell you. We build our city up to be the best it could be. We become a shining example of what Telesis can really accomplish. And we make the world a better place. First for Sandrock, and then for all the free cities.
Woohoo! Telesis!
Yawn.
Whatever happens, Pen. I believe no one is beyond the reaches of the light. Even someone like you with their hearts so deep in the shadows.
You know I never believed in any of that junk, right?
Even if you never believed in the light believes in you.
Ew, okay, I'm starting to feel bad for me too. Prison, sure, but torture, I did not sign up for.
Yeah, you know what? Feelings mutual, bub. Let's get out of here. Sandrock needs us.
Goodbye, Pen.
Yes? I don't know. I mean, best odds you ever gave me was 3 against 1. But yeah, sure, history's written by the winning team, so write whatever you want. I won't read it. Ah, my sweet, sweet Skinny. Your words denounce me, and yet with your skinny legs you stand before me. Your coming here today speaks volumes. The fact that you seem to think there's still something you can do. If there was still some shred of my own heart that still did yet beat, I do not doubt that it would be moved. Just think of all the battles we've had, each one more glorious than the last, all stemming from that fateful day when I taught you the ropes. As I recall, you were on your way to do some boring thing that nobody could care less about. Ah, the student has indeed become the master. Farewell.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey there.
Hmm? Ah!
Thank you. Hey, thank you. See ya.
Hello. Thank you. See ya. Hello.
See ya!
Haru, it's so good to see you. I made loads of money from selling your skin cream, and I put aside a share for you. Here, I'm sure you're going to need it.
Wow, there's so much here. That's, really heavy.
What can I say? By the Stairs is the most profitable general store in town. Your products are amazing, and my charm makes them fly off the shelf. I'm sure in no time you'll be able to get back on your feet in town.
Thank you, Arvio. If I can put some money aside, maybe I can afford to go to a university somewhere.
What a fantastic idea! If you study, then you'll be able to make more products. And we'll be able to sell even more products. As my pa used to say, study makes a big brain more big.
Hey! You! This is way too expensive. How about knocking off a few goals for me? Wait, what's this? Are you harboring fugitives?
You've misunderstood. No, this isn't a fugitive. Those posters are outdated.
Eh? Then why haven't you taken it down already? Checkmate, Mr. Salesman.
I guess the Civil Corps was too busy. They have so much to do. This little minor inconvenience.
Don't make excuses for me. Arvio, I appreciate the concern, but there's no avoiding it. It's true. I am that bandit.
What? This is an outrage! An outrage, I tell you! An outrage! Wait until I tell the Civil Corps about this.
Don't be afraid. Wait. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to lose customers just because I'm here.
Haru, don't say that! It's just a misunderstanding. I'm sure the Civil Corps will explain. Besides, the hearing is coming up soon. I'll back you up. We all know you didn't really do anything wrong.
Whatever happens, Logan and I will accept the result. For now, I should leave.
Haru, don't go. The old me blamed Logan. I really thought Haru had been brainwashed by him. But of course things are always more complex than we think. I was too naive. Will you be at the hearing? Please, make sure you speak up. We all need to say our piece.
Shot into space, you say?
That's right. Straight into space. I couldn't believe it. Heck, I had no idea there were spaceships there at all. Load of bunkers, stairs, factory-looking things. Saw a bunch of spaceship parts, man. It was huge. Never seen anything like it.
Did you happen to see the name of the ship?
Yeah, it was like Olive P or something. I figured it was some sort of space food delivery service or something.
The Olympia?
Yeah, that could have been it too. I mean, the food stuff was just a theory. Matilda was in that robot and came real close to me. I just thought back to my training and...
Olympia. Found the Olympia. I need to go. It's finally here. I've waited so long for this moment.
Are you okay, Director?
Okay? I'm way more than okay. This is fascinating. Do you know what this means?
That I have to take you there?
It means that the people of the old world really did travel to the stars. When the day of Calamity happened, there were people out there amongst the stars. They probably survived. And yes, you have to take me there.
Oh, hey, just in time. Director Chi wants to know more about the, limper thing. Maybe you can enlighten him. I've got, things to do, so I gotta run. See ya.
Oh, yes. I'm still wondering about Matilda's mech. The sheriff said it's got an escape mechanism that's strong enough to send the control pod into space. That's incredible. The energy output must have been massive to be able to move such a heavy object to escape velocity. It must have even outproduced the R-47 Ultra. I'm so glad that... I feel like this conversation is very one-sided. It is almost as if you did not come to discuss the wonders of robotics. A chip. Let me take a look. You found this in a Mecha Tilda. Wait a minute. This looks familiar. Hang on, I'll be right back. I was right. This is an RX-76 chip. I cross-referenced the serial number with a database of relic technology that I've been compiling. It's an old-world military chip. It was used in a very cool sword called the Plasma Saber, which was the weapon of choice of Gundam pilots everywhere. I did a lot of scientific research to figure this out. If only I could get my hands on one of these Plasma Sabers, I would be able to recreate it and we'd have a real working model. Alas, it's but a dream. Still, if you're interested, I do have some idea on where you might be able to find a relic saber. I know of several areas around Sandrock that have been under old world military control. Maybe you can take a look around these places?
Phew! I'm lucky you were there, Sheriff. If it weren't for you, I'd have been a goner for sure.
Nah, it ain't nothing. Ain't like I'm about to leave you in trouble now, am I? Gave me a big old duck egg. What am I gonna do with an egg this big?
Maurice! Maurice!
Yeah, told you stop calling me that.
Oh, come on now. I'm just here to thank you. When you came and helped me get rid of all those nasty wasps, Unsure told me you got stung real bad. I came to bring you some ointment.
Ah, it's nothing, Vivi. How you holding up? Those wasps come back?
Haven't come back since. You've really become quite the sheriff. I'm sure Bill would be proud.
Thanks, Viv.
Well, I need to bring some dried fish tomorrow. I'll get out of your hair.
Take care now, Vivi. Oh, I didn't see you there. Come on now. Ah, forget it. If you like Maurice, then go ahead. I gotta say though, people have really been trusting me in the Civil Corps lately. We've been getting bounties and people keep giving us all these gifts. I feel like after going through so much, things are a little different now. Here's an idea. How about a yak-mel milk over at the Blue Moon? My treat. Yeah, let's head out.
Jay, looks like you're in a good mood today. Good to see you.
Yeah, feeling real good today, partner. Hey, what's the most expensive yak male milk you got? Serve up a couple for me and Builder.
All right, coming up. 2 of the most expensive drinks in the house. Remember to leave a good review.
Boss, I want to order.
Coming. Well, enjoy your drinks. I've got to run.
Owen's been real busy lately. After the battle in the north, I feel like there's been a big weight off everyone's shoulders. Everyone's been coming up to us, thanking us for our service. It's the first time I've been given this much praise. It's kind of weird, but nice. I feel braver than ever. Heck, after everything we've been through, what could the world throw at me now? That's how I feel. I'm the same as I ever was. No Duvos invasion's gonna change me. I reckon going through so much has given me some real experience though. Like I can face anything. It's actually kind of scary when you think about it. I've been sheriff for a while, but there's never been stakes like that before. We'd help Vivi get rid of wasps, a couple of sand bandits. But fighting with Duvos? Phew, it's crazy, right? Like, that really happened. When we intercepted those Duvos messages, I started just acting without hesitating. Before I know it, we were in the northern ruins. I hate to say it, but I never really felt the confidence to go gung-ho full speed ahead. I never wanted to take risks. But this time, I didn't even consider it. This was Sandrock at stake, and I'll give my life to protect it. So we were in the thick of it. I knew we didn't have any more time. So I told you two to go on ahead and deal with Matilda. I wasn't trying to be the hero. It was just instinct. Maybe I'm finally becoming a real sheriff. But I know I couldn't have done it without you. I feel like I've changed. The old me couldn't have held off a wave of Duvos soldiers on my own. You inspired me. So, I'm happy to have you by my side, partner. Haha, that's right. We're all Sandrockers. We do anything for this town. To Sandrock. Well, I reckon I should get back on patrol. We've got the chance. Let's see if we can convince Owen to treat us. Hey, by the way, I want you to have this. I reckon any gifts to the Silver Corps are a gift to you too.
Oh, hi! Got a new artifact to donate or just here for a bit of culture? Sure. I'll be fine. I'm just having a rough week is all. My son's birthday is coming up soon, and I'm missing him something fierce. It's hard not being there for so many milestones and important dates, you know? Did I ever show you what he looks like? This is the picture Ma sent me a few weeks ago. Isn't he handsome? Looks a lot like my pa. Ma says he started his own business, selling his classmates snacks he made at home. Gotta head for business, that one, just like his ma. Or maybe not just like me. Most days, I know I made the right choice coming here to build us a better life, but it's taken so long. On days like today, I feel like the worst mother ever. Every birthday I miss is a year of my boy's life I'll never get back. And this year, every goal I had went into expanding the business. There's nothing left to buy him a gift. That would be amazing. Are you sure you don't mind? It would have to be on the train soon to get to him on time. Really? Oh, thank you. You're the best. What would I do without you? I've been thinking about what to give him. Ma said in her last letter that Alo's become obsessed with trains. Last year it was Yakmel ranching. Now he wants to be a conductor. Jensen collects models of trains. Maybe he has some recipes he can share with us. Alo would love a model train. All right, let's do this. I'll ask Jensen and see if he'll lend me a recipe. I'll let you know as soon as I've got anything.
Guys, I couldn't possibly.
They've opened a major investigation into everyone who graduated in Medi in the last 20 years. There's no one for them to send over and fill the role.
It's gotta be you, Birchie Boy. Or should I say, Minister Birchie Boy.
Minister Birchie Boy? Oh, nice of you to join us. Please, talk some sense into these people. Tell them how I could never in a million years ever be good enough to be the minister in Sandrock. Come on, isn't it obvious? 1, I'm bad at everything. 2, I can't do it. 3, see options 1 and 2.
Dang, that's a lot of reasons. Hey, wait a sec. Those are just exaggerated, sweeping statements that represent only your own opinion.
Shoot, she saw right through me. Why don't you do it, Denby? You're one of the most inspiring people I know.
I got a kid on the way. No time for a gig like this.
Well, in a sense, the Oasis is kind of my baby.
Reaching at straws, Birchie Boy.
I know.
Besides, I'm not so good at all the word-talking stuff. If I had to preach, all I'd say is, just be good to each other. That's it. Why do I have to say any more than that? Everyone go plant a tree. Still got 89 minutes to fill.
Succinct yet insightful. Can I use that?
Sure, tell you what. Bounce ideas off me anytime. I'll help as much as I can. Ask my opinion on water wasting. Spoiler alert, is just as radical as yours.
We're all rooting for you, Burgess. Everyone wants to see you blossoming in your new role.
Rooting, eh? Blossoming, you say? I feel a little better knowing you guys believe in me, but... No! I have no confidence in my ministerial abilities! Miss Mayor, is there really no one around who can tell me what to do? Nobody at all? What about Zeke? He used to be the minister, right?
Yes. Well, 1, Zeke retired. 2, he doesn't want to be a minister. And 3, what he's doing is far too important to have him fill in here, especially when we have 2 perfectly capable ministers standing right in front of me.
Oh no! Each of those is a good enough reason on its own.
That's right. The only one with the dedication, attitude, and goodness required by this position is you. It's gotta be you, bud. Pull yourself together, man. Don't hyperventilate on me. Gah!
Hey guys, a lot of screaming going on. Everything okay? Should I scream too?
Oh, that won't be necessary. We were just trying to help Burgess see that he does have what it takes to become the next official minister of the Church of the Light, Sandrock chapter.
Oh my gosh, do you have to say it like that?
Not feeling up to the task? Maybe you just need a hat.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if you ever feel like you're not where you want to be in life, the right hat can make all the difference. Take the deputy cap, for example. Anyone wearing it is deputy. So, if you had a minister hat, you'd be a minister. No one would question it.
Huh? Matilda never wore a hat.
That's because Matilda had super villain level confidence. I've heard enough. I need a hat. Thank you for your fine suggestion, Mr. Unsure.
That's all right.
Would you mind making a minister hat for me? I'm sure that would fill me with the confidence I need to spit hot fire.
Yeah! Pew 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 pew!
This is not exactly the solution I had in mind for this, but it may very well be a solution. Do you mind?
Yippee! Now I'm only one hat away from success.
Ain't that always the way?
All right, everyone. I think this is as good a place as any to end this meeting. Good luck, Burgess. We're all looking forward to your first sermon as minister.
Ooh, I won't need luck once I've got that hat.
Yeah.
Yep. Bye.
It's because you're ignorant.
But I trusted you. Everyone did.
This has nothing to do with trust. It's about result. The hand guiding the flock needs to make the tough decisions. I'm sorry it had to be this way.
I just want you to know, the light forgives everyone, even you.
I did it for the right. I need not be forgiven, for I know I am right.
Goodbye, Miguel.
Builder, I do hope you're enjoying your victory. These benighted gunslingers are dooming the human race once again. I can't foresee another ending to this little parable. I thought that was clear. Duvos provide the structure and order needed to prevent another calamity caused by human capriciousness. You should be grateful that I tried to bring order to Sandrock. For too long, Sandrock has been an unchecked town, full of unabashed attempts at progress with whatever dangerous technology and ideologies dug up from underground. You people are short-sighted. Your efforts will be in vain when the shrouds of darkness caused by the human need for evermore fall upon the world once more. I was not just trying to save your lives, but the lives of all children for generations to come. The Duvos Emperor saw things the same way I did. Or at least I believed. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I wanted to save everyone. Ultimate freedom. Hedonism was what the people during the age of corruption practiced. In the name of freedom, they built weapons and technology that we can't even imagine. They were so busy asking if they could, they never stopped to think if they should. In the end, in the name of freedom, they fought a war that wrought destruction on our world. They did not care for the consequences of their actions. They did not care that they were damning future generations. The people of the free cities are repeating these sins. With utter disregard, they flaunt relics of the past and spit in the face of our collective future. The Duvos government strictly controls who can salvage their relics. They took painstaking steps to ensure that any newfound technology is always under government control. It's not ideal, but it's still better than what we have here. At least, I still hope that's the case. I tried to warn the people of this town that their actions were leading them to another calamity. My sermons fell upon deaf ears. I tried to evacuate all the people through my plot, but that plan failed. So I shall pay for my righteousness. I understand in their view I did harm to Sandrock. I shall face whatever this town wishes, for I will not abandon my beliefs. I am tired now, Builder. I would like you to leave.